In February, Kaiju Universe, the biggest Godzilla game on Roblox at the time, was taken down by Toho, the company that owns Godzilla. Then, in May, the game came back and started the project to replace some of its old kaijus with new original ones that are the same in every way but their looks. VARGOTH, the Star Death, was one of these rehashes. The rehash of Godzilla Ultima, one of old KU's endgame kaijus. Most players who played the old KU have him, but the new players don't. In this video, I'll explain how to unlock VARGOTH, and how to do it with as little difficulty as possible. But first, let's look at what you need to unlock him. At the time of this video, VARGOTH requires 600,000 G cells, 75 levels on the Nutcracker, and 50 levels on Voltidra. These are not easy requirements to reach, especially the level 50 Voltidra. It's far harder to be successful as Volt than it is with Nutcracker. Put that G-cell goal to the side for now. Never grind for the G-cells first. You'll get them by doing the other unlock requirements. Choose which of the two kaijus you want to level up first. Nutcracker is the easiest because of his ability to ground flyers and because he's just the better kaiju of the two. With the Nutcracker, you can destroy both buildings and enemy players because Nutcracker has big sweeping attacks that are good for city destruction. When fighting, throw your drum on enemies and get inside of the drum's radius to get your special bar up. Then, use your ability for a big buff that includes healing. This is essential. NC relies on this to succeed. This ability used to be so good that it made him the strongest kaiju in the game, in a time when the strongest kaijus were way stronger than they are now. Now, it's balanced, but still very, very powerful. Use it and attack enemy players often, but not if you think it isn't even worth it. You don't have to win every fight, but if your enemy is so strong that you can't even get them halfway down, it may be worth it to avoid messing with that person. Focus the rest of your downtime on buildings. NC is a pretty good building farmer. As you level up, dump skill points into whatever you need, but mostly damage. It may become easier to level up as you do because you do better in fights. After level 50, when damage should be pretty close to maxed out, that rise in easiness slows down. Voltidra is a different story. Volt is an extremely simple kaiju because he's one of the oldest in the game. The kaiju he came from, Titanosaurus, was first added to KU all the way back in 2021. Because he's so undercooked by modern standards, you can kind of cheat the game, and he's balanced around doing that. You need to use him like you're trolling people. Abuse the water, abuse your ranged melee, especially the windy tail attack. Dive out of the water and use your beam mid-air. Spam that beam like it's all you know how to do. Roar to heal far away from enemies. Just don't let yourself get hit too much. Voltidra is very fragile. This kaiju is balanced to cheat because it wasn't designed not to. You can't really farm buildings as Volt because his moves all have really low range. The first 25 or so levels may be tough because you can't beat many players either. So you got 75 levels in NC and 50 in Volt. If you don't have 600,000 G cells yet, then you can get those by leveling up other kaijus who you need to unlock others. You could also continue on Volt or NC if you really enjoyed one or both of them. You'll get G cells naturally just by playing the game and leveling kaijus up. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or found it helpful. Goodbye.